Let me see. Yes. Okay. Uh, in fact, me and my wife, we never think one day we could be a Tzu Chi member or Tzu Chi. Because this clothes, blue shirt and white pant, we never think about that one day I will wear this clothes. And but because in Turkey in 1999 happened an earthquake. In that moment, I know Tzu Chi. Yes, just now the brother Anton also show my childhood picture also. Yes, I'm from Muslim families, and I still Muslim. Just now is Turkey the 8:30. Now in the morning 8:30, and just now that I prepared the PPT and also I make pray every day five times pray and continued. Alhamdulillah, I'm doing that. So my family. I have the two sisters, and I'm the smallest one, and the father, mother, and my grandmother. My grandmother is very mukhlis Muslim. She is a Hajj Khadija, and my father is Hajj Ali. My mother is Maryam, and my two sisters, one is Zainab, and another one is Fatima. So my name is Faisal. My teacher gave me the name as Faisal. So in my school time, in the mid school, because I don't like study too much, so I find a chance in the after graduate from the mid school. So there is the one chance give to me. I can go to Libya to exchange culture. We say exchange culture because Libya government give to Muslim in Taiwan. They give a chance to study there. Then we can have the scholarship also. We can get salary also from Libya government. So in the 1985, in January, I went to Libya to study. This is my grandmother and my mother sent me to the airport. That day is 15th of January. I remember in 1985. I don't know Libya what will be, but in that time I had actually two choices. One choice is going to Saudi Arabia, and one is to Libya. People say if you go to Saudi, so maybe you have everything, but you don't have freedom. But if you go to Libya, you have nothing, but you have freedom, of course. For 15, 16 years old, the young boy, of course, everybody knows I have to choose Libya. I don't choose the everything, but no freedom. So I went to Libya. In that moment, in 1985, I found Libya like a trouble country. Always have the revolution. And actually, I have a lot of friends from the south of Philippines, Moro, and I have a lot. But I lost their contact. Maybe somebody in here hear about this one. Maybe he can, your father, your grandfather even. Yeah, their friend, they were in Libya. You can say them, but give me their contact. Actually, I miss them a lot. So in that year, 1985 until the 1992, about 7-8 years, I studied in Libya, and I graduated from the Libya Benghazi University, Arabic language department. Then I come back in that year in 1986. I met with my wife, Nadia. Nadia was Buddhist, but before we married. This is the picture we made in the mosque. So in 1993, we married, and before married, she became a Muslim, and the Imam gave her a name as Nadia. After that, I go to military service, but I couldn't. After I finished military service, I couldn't find a job. So there is a chance I come to Turkey to do the business. In Turkey, people speak Turkish language. They don't speak Arabic. But I come here, I learn the Turkish language, and I forget my Arabic language. So in 1999, in August 17, there is a very big earthquake happened in Turkey. And that earthquake, actually twice earthquake, one in the August 8, 17, another one in the November. So a lot of people injured and a lot of people died. Almost 16,000 people died. So this two earthquakes happened in Turkey, made 600,000 people. They became the homeless. And a lot of people, they are waiting for help. But at that time, I see the television. I see a lot of the people died, and so many countries, they send the rescue team to Turkey. But I'm waiting. Why Taiwan don't send anyone to there? So I complain a lot. I send the fax to one newspaper. This fax is saying, help Turkey. Why Taiwan don't come to help Turkey? So in there, I say a lot of people, they are waiting people help, but Taiwan have ability. They can help the others. Why they don't come? So, but in fact, this article I wrote in the 21st of the August. It means after earthquake 4 days. In 22 of August, we can see on newspaper. But I don't know, there is a good news, because after earthquake in 2nd days, there are 4 Tzu Chi members. They already from Kosovo come to Turkey. Because Master says, in Turkey happen earthquake, you are 4 people near Turkey a lot. You are very near to Turkey. So please don't come back to Taiwan, and you move to Turkey. So when they arrive from first they go from Kosovo to Macedonia. Then Macedonia, they come to Turkey in the 19th of August in the afternoon. So in this, when they arrive here, from Taiwan side, the Taiwan consulate, they give me some contact. They say somebody already in Turkey, maybe you can keep in touch with them. So I call them. I say, I can go with you in daytime, and we visit all the disaster place in the daytime. This is the picture which we took at that time. And this is me also. Don't be surprised. At that time, I'm actually less than now the 20 kilogram. I mean, it's slim, but now it's fat. But at that time, this picture took from military truck. And daytime, we visit all the place in the disaster place. But nighttime, I bring them to my home. So my wife cooked Chinese food to them. Because, you know, it's not just a Chinese food matter. It's about vegetarian. Because they cannot eat vegetarian food outside. It's not easy to find. So Nadia, she prepared all the food. And, you know, we bring some Chinese food, but vegetarian food from Taiwan to there, and we put it in the freezer, and we cook. Nadia cooked this one, and the 4 Tzu Chi members, they come, then they eat all of them. At that time, I surprised. I said, how come they are so hungry? So I said to my wife again, I should prepare the second table. Then she prepared second table. Again, they finish all of them. Then I surprised. I say to Nadia, please prepare the third one. Then they say, no, 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 we cannot. It's already full. I said, but you finish everything. They say, because our Master Zhen told us, we cannot waste the food. Oh, I say, Buddhists also have this kind of rule, because in the Islam, I think maybe in here somebody is the Muslim also. I say in Islam there is we call the Sunnah. It means Paigambar. It means the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What he is doing is he always finish all the dishes. Don't left any food on the dishes, and very clean. Don't waste the food. I said, oh, I surprised this. Buddhists also they do that. I surprised. The second imagine that come to me is at that time we will do the 300 prefabric house to the people to disaster place. So when the plan come to master hands, she asked, yes, I know there is a 300 unit of the prefabric houses, but on the right-hand side, on the corner, there is the building, blue color, it's a big building. What is, people say this is the masjid. Oh, masjid. Masjid for what? Masjid for Muslim pray. Ah, so master asked them, says everybody needs to pray. They say yes. At that time, master don't want. Everybody's surprised. Why she don't want? Maybe Buddhists build the mosque to the Muslim, she don't want? No, of course not. Dear brother and sister, at that time she says, if the pray must be, everybody must do every day. So why you put mosque on the corner? Why you don't put it in the middle? So in the end, Tzu Chi make decision. This is the mosque in the middle of all the plan. I saw this story, I was so touched. I think this is a very real respect for other religion. Then a second earthquake happened. So in that second earthquake, we don't have time to do the prefab house. We only can do what? Can do tents. So this tent is very heavy, but in the end, there is the one things left. We need to put the logo on the tents. So the responsible the person in the Tzu Chi come to me. His name is Xie Jinggui. He told me, he asked me, Faisal, if you live inside this kind of tents, you feel unrelaxed, possible? I said, no, this tent is very beautiful. It's warm in the winter. She said, no. He said, no. I mean, because these tents, we put the logo outside, is written Buddhist Tzu Chi Relief Foundation. And you are a Muslim. You are living inside a house is written Buddhist. Did you feel and relax inside? I think a little bit more detail. I said, perhaps, yes. Yes, perhaps. You know, brothers and sisters, second day, just one night, they changed logo to this. Yes, we can see clearly this one. What? Tzu Chi Foundation, Taiwan only. They put logo like this. They took out what? They took out the Buddhist. When I see this logo, I surprised, And I suspect for what? I suspect something, they have some target. It's not easy. Nothing like this. My name is Faisal, who I must become another name. Then I could help others. Why? I'm the person to help others. Why I need to change my name? I think they have some target and they have something they want, mission. They want to do something. So I find the one chance, go to Taiwan. In 1999, in this time, I find the chance to go to visit the master. This is the first time we visit the master with my grandmother, my father, and also my mother-in-law, Nadia's mother. So the master said the first sentence, I cut her speech. She says what? She said, I appreciate a lot for what I said. This is what my duty. But master, I have one question. She looked at me. What, you have question? I say, in Turkey is an Islamic country. More than 98% is Muslim. And I am a Muslim. But I see Tzu Chi is a very different foundation. What I want to bring the Tzu Chi to Turkey, what I should do. I think in my deep mind, I think she will say, you have to become the Buddhist, then you bring this one to Turkey. No, you didn't say that. She said, long time ago, when I was young, I live in the south of Taiwan. There is the city name is Taidong. She said, in there, every day I need to go to a mountain to catch the wood, to burn it, to cook the food. But I'm passing by a church. While I'm passing by church, I make like this. Why? I'm not a Christian people, I'm not Catholic, I'm a Buddhism. But I respect all the religion. You know, there is something everybody put in their mind, make difference between me and you and him. What this makes from is nationality, is skin color, religion, language. All this one make people, you and me and him is different. But please put down all this one, put down, and left one word only. I said, which word? She said, love. She asked me, is there any love inside your religion? I said, of course. Allah subhanallah ta'ala name, Asma Husna, 99 names. There is a word, I don't know, brother, sister, you know or not. There is a word named Al-Wadud. Wadud is mean the love. You cannot imagine Allah's love, what level can be. So she asked me, Master asked me, so this love is making any difference, this religion, that religion, or this nationality, or skin color, black people I don't like, white people I like, or yellow people I don't like? No. I said, no. He said, yes. This love is true love. Please bring the love to Turkey, and this is a Tzu Chi. Alhamdulillah. At that time, I understood. Real Tzu Chi is like this. I no need to become the Buddhism, but I can do Tzu Chi together. In 2000, the January 15, again, I received the Tzu Chi flag, and we established liaison office in the Turkey. There is the one matter I never think about. One day, my life can have the son communicate with Syrian people. In 2014, there is the civil war happened in Syria. And this civil war make a lot of people, they float from Syrian to Turkey. And in that time, I know I have a lot of brothers and sisters. Of course, everybody call them as refugees, but we call them brother and sister. There are so many professional person like the lawyer, like doctor, like engineer, but all of them, they are my brothers and sisters. Let's see this picture, brother and sister. You see this girl, name is Najwa. When she took this photo is only 14 years old. It was in the 2018 December. And on the 2019, she became our student in our school. One day, when this picture took, she was very sad, of course sad. I will tell you the story about her, because at that time, when she arrived at school, there one day is the Mother's Day. The teacher asked her, Mother's Day, what you will gift to your mother? She says, I will give the ayat of the Quran to my mother. Sorry, I will read ayat of Quran to my mothers. Your mother, Rahmat, died? She said, yes. How about the father? Father also 3 years ago died. They catch him and kill him. So how about your sister and the brothers? She said, all of them died, 11 people. Her home, 14 people died, 13, and herself also lost 2 legs. 2 legs. And when took this photo, it was her biggest wish is what? She has 2 legs, synthetic leg. And at that time she said, if I can have the leg and I can walk around, I can go to school, I can go somewhere else. So this is herself after 4 years. Everybody, you can see, if without love, how can have this cheerful face and lovely face? It's impossible. Of course, she received all the love from the Tzu Chi. This one, her face is changing from this one and to this one. 2014, first we see that a lot of students, they cannot find food. Of course, no education. Even food they cannot find. So how they can find education? So this is our volunteer took the picture, and this is we give them blanket. We give them blanket and also food. So in that time, if they're hungry, we give the food. This is shopping cart. They can buy the food. And if they feel cold, they can have what? Blanket. This picture showing what? Seem like something happened. In fact, it seemed like he's angry. Yes, when this picture took, before that, I was angry. Why, you know? Because some people bring blanket. I just gave to them 5 minutes ago, and they come to me, they say, I want to resell this blanket to you. I was angry. I say, if you don't want, why you take it? Then this old man come to me. He say, you don't know. You don't understand. In Turkey speak Turkish language, but our children, we speak Arabic language. Turkish language and Arabic language is totally different. Our children cannot go to school. If you have money, can provide us blanket. Please provide us money. do not blanket. We want to have the education to our children. We can hunger in our stomach, but we cannot hunger in our education, in our mind. Our children need to go to school. This is same, they request me. So me and my wife and some volunteers, and Devi is our another Taiwan volunteers. We visit the home and the street. We find out a lot of the children, they on the street, they request money, beggar. They became a beggar. They are selling tissue or selling the water on the street. At that time, my wife made a wish. She said, one day, I wish I can bring them, all of them, to the school. And one day, they will have the backpack in their bag, their bag, and they can have the school bag on their bag. So we begin our project. We visit home one by one. We find out a lot of children. We register their name. Actually, people don't believe us. Sometimes we knock the door, knock the window. They don't open the door. Sometimes, like these children, can open the door only himself. Mother go to the job and the father died. And sometimes because we wear the jacket is like the police, the children see us, they're afraid. We ask them, why you don't go to school? Of course, I know the answer. Answer is we don't have money, so we cannot go to school. These two boys is on the street, play the football, and they are going to the bakery to buy the bread. So we find them. Why you don't go to school? He afraid. He said, because I no money. Bring me to the home. He bring me to the home on the 6th floor, very high, but no ascensor, elevator, no. So we visit his home, and the father is half cannot move, lay down under the bed. We ask him, why don't let him? He said, I don't have money. Okay, I register this one. In midnight, no light on the street. We use car light. In midnight, with no light, we use our mobile. Like this, we visit one by one the home. We bring them to the school. We register them, their name, like this. You see this picture. This picture is not easy. Actually, you want to take the young girls, the picture. Of course, somebody, they're angry. They think you are spy. They think, what do you want to do? You want to sell my children. This is not easy, but of course, some of them, they accept. They say, yes, I need an education. We give all this data to Taiwan. We say they need education. 2015, we cooperate with the Turkish government education department. They provide us the building and water and the electric, and we find a student, refugee teachers, and all the curriculum, the Arabic books. Then we open the school. This is the first date. In 2015, January 23. Can you see how happiness in their eyes? This girl, she took the books. Come to the last page, write her name on it. She said, this is my book. Already 3 years, they didn't have education. This boy, even his eyes cannot live on the books. The boy, first one in the middle, the blue blue jacket one. He's the first one come to the school. The Davy asked him, our volunteer, Davy Yu, ask him, 8:30 open the school. Why now is 6:30 and you are here? He says, I afraid no seat can sit, and I already 3 years no education, and I'm so happy. Yesterday, last night, I could not sleep. Okay, and this is the first photo we took that day. 578 students in the school. In the end, we opened second school, third one, fourth one, eighth one, and even we opened the international school in the 2017. In the end, really, they have the school bag on their back. The parents see this one, of course, they appreciate a lot to the Tzu Chi what they done to them. In 2018, on July and on the September 14, we registered our foundation, and our school became American, the champion. I mean the most famous accreditation from the advanced, now name is Cognia. They give us the certificate, and this Cognia accreditation make us can have the Turkey diploma also. So now we have the 3 school, the 1 high school, 1 mid school, and 1 military element school. Brothers and sisters, you know what I'm thinking in my mind. All this small hand I hold, I hope one day it could be they became adult after 20 years, after 30 years. Maybe they are doctor, maybe they are really they are very successful in the countries. And at that time, he or she able to help others. They will remember this date. They will remember what? This day, some people come to help me. At that time, I don't have chance to go to the school, but they come to help me. So I think at that day, after 30 years, they can help others. This is like the seed put in their mind, seed of the love put in their mind, and one day this became one tree. I don't know, no need waiting for 30 years. You can see Tainan in Taiwan have an earthquake and typhoon, and the Hualien in earthquake also. They come, everybody come to give the donation, all the children. We see these children, he told me what? He told me, he said, do you know teacher who? Teacher Faisal. You always told us you were beside us, accompanying us, and let us one day can come home. And today, while it happened earthquake, I will accompany you. I will beside you. When he say this speech, he only have one leg, stand there. Only one leg stand there. I'm so touched because what he said this one. A one-leg children, he said, I will stand here and I will accompany you. In the 2019 March, East Africa flood, and they give donation. You know what I found in the coin box? I found this paper is written $1, $5. Of course, this one cannot use. But this one is very valuable for me because we want, he don't have, but he wish he to do something. One day he can help others if he able to help others. Of course, this kind of student, our children, they will help others, be sure. Philippines happened typhoon. One children kids, he teach me a sentence. The sentence is mean Mahal Kana mean. I think everybody in here, you know that what meaning. It's mean 我爱你. It's mean I love you. They send this kind of paper to us. Want we transfer to you. Today I have this chance, transfer this one to you. They say Mahal Kana mean. Because we are one family, they draw the picture, flag of the Philippines, of Lebanon. And they say, because we are no, it must be one family, but no matter, one our because this paper is 5 languages written there: English, Chinese, Arabic, Turkish, and Philippines. So this paper, they say, I want you to know because we are one family. So I'm here. I want to give my heart to you. This boy, one day we see this one in the coin box. I don't know, it's our student because I see this one coin box in Bamboo Bank. Now we see, I open this one. What is written in Arabic? He say, these coins is very valuable for me, but it's not more valuable than who needs. Then I find out this one, I say, oh, he said, Syrian love Taiwan. Syrian love Taiwan. I say, who is this one? His name is Ali Aboud, 2nd year of our school. Then I found his family. I asked him, father, so surprised. He said, this coin I gave him few years ago, 3 years ago, because Turkey cannot use the euro. So I say, you keep this one in your memory. You keep. So he keep always in these 3 years. Always he take out and see this one. One day he say, should he need donation, I will give this one. He give what he only have to the people, other people who needs these coins. This is for Ukraine. You know, Ukraine and the Russian and the war. Me and my wife went there 4 times. Then they give donation. Donation is how much from our school and our families? It's $9,000. But the amount is not important. Amount is not important. Important is what? You see this picture, there is a lot of the coins. 142,712 coins. It means 142,712 love. This is important for us. They learn already. They learn, I have 1 coin, it means 1 love. I want to give this one to the people who needs. This boy, because I don't have the more time, so I will hurry a little bit. He come, then you see when he childhood in before 2014, and now he's already in the university. This boy, he has 1 note in his hand, always in his bag. He say, it's written a lot of number. One day I asked him, what these numbers mean? He said, this is my agenda. I will remember this one whenever after that, I graduate from university, I will give this one, all this number back to you. Because if not you, if not Tzu Chi, I still working in the shoes factory. Today, he already 4 years of the university. First stage, he get a salary from the company. It's like $350. 2 months ago, he come to me. He say, this one, I will make donation, all of them. I say, I cannot accept that one. He say, if you don't accept, I will be very upset. Because this is my promise to Allah. This is my promise to Tzu Chi. This is I promise to you. So I accept that. And now after a few months, he will become graduate from the university. This boy also, you see before and now, and before and now, all of them, they enter the university. In less than 8 years, we have more than 3.5 million individual Syrian brothers and sisters. UNHCR, they come to me. They hear about what I say. They say it's impossible what you are doing. Yes, the European Union, also they come to me. They say also, you are the best, the foundation, what you did in the Turkey for refugee of Syrian. And we meet with the Erdogan, the president of Turkey, by help of the Vincent Tan and Lin Weichai, the brothers and sister from Malaysia. In the end, I want to share these 3 pictures. One is this. This girl, student, draw this picture, says, Tzu Chi is an umbrella. And I say, what this mean? She says, in here, there are 4 persons. The right-hand side, 3 of them are me. No food, no education, no toys. And the black cloud above them. And Tzu Chi is this umbrella. And one day, she became the doctor. And even Tzu Chi, this umbrella, come the rain and come to grass, give the feed to the water to the grass. And she became a doctor. Yes, dear sisters and brothers, this picture was drawn in 4 years ago. And now, this year, she already a student in medical university. And this is another picture, says, Tzu Chi is a book. Who passed from the left-hand side to right-hand side, all became very shining life. And says, Tzu Chi is like this. Why I see this one? I say, what is? He says, this is a logo of Tzu Chi. I said, logo of Tzu Chi is not like this. Logo of Tzu Chi. I said, what this mean? She says, Tzu Chi is the sheep. I said, so who are they on the middle? Say, we are. She says, we are. I said, what this means so? She says, Tzu Chi is a sheep, carry us from the painful shore to happiness shore. 2 years ago, I shared this one to Master. Master says, in Wuliang I Ching, etc., saying that they are ship captains who carry living beings across the river of the endless. Important is what? Important is everybody, we have a ship. Some people's ship, like master ships, can carry million peoples, 100 million peoples can carry this ship, in this ship. And some people, maybe 5 people, maybe 10 people, maybe 100 people, maybe 10,000 people, but no matter. Important is what? When you carry people from cross the river, from this painful shore to happiness shore, you bring the people, you carry people to there, to happiness. They became happy, and also you became happy. Thank you very much for Philippine, our brothers and sisters, give me this chance, and they can share this a little bit feeling about Tzu Chi. And I am very, very pleased to become the Tzu Chi member. Even we are different religion, but we have the same target. We have the same thought, and we can have the doing same thing. These things is sharing the love to the worldwide. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brother Faisal, for sharing with us a very inspiring story about your experiences as a Tzu Chi volunteer, especially in Turkey. You shared so many heartwarming experiences, and of course, the life stories of the people that we helped there. We really admire your dedication and efforts. So now, we want to show our gratitude. We want to express our sincere gratitude. So I'm gonna invite again our head from Zamboanga, Brother Anton Lim. And also we have here in Manila, so we have our CEO, Brother Henry Yunez, and also our Deputy CEO, Sister Woon, along with our other volunteers who really took the time to come here in our office to just to listen to you because they're so excited. So maybe we can hear from Brother Henry first, Uncle Henry.
Thank you. Thank you, Brother Faisal. 我师兄吴大侠，你好。It's no matter how many times I listen to his speech, every time I get so excited. You know, very interesting sharing. I remember I met Wu Shishong in 2004 in Bam, Iran. We were together at that time. It's 2003 December 26 earthquake. More than 34,000 people died during that earthquake. And during the survey, we were a group. Wu Shishong is a Muslim. Together with Chen Chuhua Shishong, he's a Buddhist. And I remember architect Palafox is a Catholic, and our head in the Renun San the camera crew is a Christian. So in the morning, all people go to their own corner and they pray. After praying, we all go out together. I remember architect Palafox during his award, international award each year. In Tzu Chi, he shared that is a very special project. The Buddhist organization funded a school, funded 5 schools because we built 5 schools. Funded 5 schools built by Catholic architect and to the just for the Muslim children. So it's a combination of three religions. So it's a project, that's very worthwhile. So I met Wu Shishong in Taiwan several times, and I kept inviting him if ever he came back to the Taiwan. One day, maybe he can visit Philippines. We are waiting for you. So hoping one day you visit Philippines. With that, thank you very much for your sharing. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
And Brother Henry. So now I would invite Brother Anton Lim. I believe he also wants to express his sincere gratitude. Uncle Anton?
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. yeah, but it's like to just like what Uncle Henry said. I never get tired of hearing the stories of Brother Faisal, and every time he shares the story, uh, it touches a chord because we have a lot of children, Muslim children, in our area that needs education. Most of them they're left to become beggars in the street because they view it not it's work for them. It's not begging. For them, they're working. So what Brother Faisal is doing is really something very, very admirable. And we share that conviction. And that is why we're doing all that we can to make sure that these children are guided and they'll be able to grow up to be somebody. We have a lot of things to do um, before we can catch up. So thank you very much, Brother Faisal, for inspiring us again. And we hope our members, our volunteers, and the youth that we're uh, with us today are equally inspired as well, just like I was inspired when I first heard about your story. So again, thank you very much, and please give our regards to your Tzu Chi and Nadia for all the wonderful work and for all the inspiration. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Okay. So I think that's all, Brother Faisal. So Kanan. So thank you so much for everything, for the sharing this afternoon. So maybe we can have just a quick picture. We also with our youth volunteers from Zamboanga. So let me just